And welcome back to another edition of Trainwreck Tuesday, the show that's all about triumph and tragedies. I am your host, definitely not Lucas Bancroft, back with you this week to cover everything that went down in a beautiful Week 3. Lots of action, lots of high scores, and a bucket full of fantasy scores to talk about. Now, let's get into the action. We got the Battle of the Chefs, with Corey's crazy team taking down Chef Ryan's rad team 134-109. Just like we saw with Luke What You Made Me Do, Corey's crazy team getting over 50 points out of his running back position. That has to be the most glaring discrepancy in this matchup, as we know Chef Ryan's rad team is struggling in that position, only producing 17 points total. Beautiful game on Monday night, breakout for Terry McLaurin, but just fell too far behind on Sunday and able to not come back here, folks. Alright, and next up we have Pajama Rama Part 4 versus Miso Brady. Pajama Rama falling to 0-3 to start the season, not what he was looking for, while Miso Brady improves to 3-0. Despite some injuries, nothing can really stop him. Nothing in sight looks for Miso Brady. I mean, just a very solid team. Tough game from Stevenson on that Thursday night. Not even getting him at a point, but it didn't matter for him because he's got dogs like Brock Purdy, like Devin Singletary, like Alvin Kamara, falling back to earth a little bit. Not 40 points, but a solid 15 out of him and getting him this victory. All right, so we got Jessica Texiera's Investments taking down no-name team 137-91 in a big victory here. Jesse's girls with double digits at every single skill position, 41 points out of Josh Allen on Monday night in a monster game from him. And no-name team, a rough week for him. I mean, 0 points out of Rashid Shaheed, half a point from Foreman. Mike Evans with a quiet week, so just couldn't get it done. And Jesse's girls finally get their first win of the season. The defending stake belt champs looking to keep the momentum rolling. This next matchup, I really hope you folks bet the under on, because we have Golden Taint taking down Christian McBlackfree 96-82 in just a big old battle of shit. Monday night almost looked like Austin Eckler, a former fantasy superstar, was going to turn this around until he gets the concussion, and Christian McBlackfree just not able to come back. A tough week from the Houston Texans, which we know composes a lot of this team for Golden Taint, but they are able to all put up double digits and still get it done despite the big loss to Minnesota. For Christian McBlackfree, again, Anthony Richardson with just a brutal week. Devontae Adams and those Raiders getting shut down by Carolina, not doing much. Javonte Williams didn't really look like he was out there. And that Cincinnati defense, a bizarre play when you are starting a Washington running back, getting them -2 points. Got to think about that for next week. And our last matchup has Michael's Marvelous team taking down Kelly's Majestic team 140-91. Michael's Marvelous team still rolling here. I believe this puts him to number 2 in the league, putting up monster points every week. No Tua, no problem. Jaden Daniels, 34 points last night. That might be taking his starting position from Tua. Some rough, Josh Jacobs not getting it done. Some rough scores, but his team overall very consistent. Jamar Chase coming to life. Saw some single coverage on Monday night, and Washington just really couldn't stop him there. For Kelly's Majestic team, 91 points just isn't going to get it done against a team like Michael's Marvelous team that's been a powerhouse. Some solid performances of the likes of Derrick Henry, but that's just about all that's glaring. Devontae Smith with the injury, could have been more there, but yeah, just a tough week from her. I'd like to thank you all once again for tuning in to Trainwreck Tuesday. I am your host, definitely not Lucas Bancroft, with a sweet new hairdo. Anyhow, we'll keep you posted this week. We have a big waiver wire coming up. We got Juwan Jennings. Could be a lot of top picks coming at him. Maybe some more trades, and we'll see. Week 4 should be intense. We got the 2 undefeated teams remain going at each other. Who's going to win that one? We'll keep you updated on all the action. I am definitely not Lucas Bancroft. signing off.